GOP Senator Josh Hawley says we're watching the Democrats' case just fall apart. Hello and welcome to TST. If you are new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily. During an interview that aired Wednesday on the Fox News channel, Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri weighed in on the possibility of some Senate Democrats voting along with Republicans to acquit President Donald Trump in his impeachment trial currently underway. Hawley told FNC's Tucker Carlson the case is falling apart and pointed to the shifting of the claims of wrongdoing by the House managers. "I think it is very possible, Tucker," he said. "I think what it tells you is that they just don't have the case. I think we're really watching here with the questioning tonight, the Democrats' case just fall apart." I just came from the floor. We're in recess here. Adam Schiff just said on the floor this case is all about bribery. It's about extortion. That's what is going on here. But the House didn't charge bribery or extortion. They didn't allege any of that in their articles of impeachment. I mean, it leaves you wondering, why are we here? They don't even know. I think the Democrats are sensing that, and I wouldn't be surprised if we picked up some votes. Carlson asked Hawley what that might mean for the Democrats that do vote for acquittal. I think they're just going to have to admit it. Well, listen, this was all ill-advised from the beginning. What it really has been is a partisan attempt to overturn an election. I mean, that is what this really comes down to. They don't like the president. They've never liked the president. They wanted to impeach him from day one. They were hell-bent on doing it. And now, oops, they accidentally did it. And they can't prove a case because there isn't a case. And they're putting the whole country through this, Tucker. That's why it is time to bring this to an end. Let's vote. We've heard the evidence. They don't have a case. Let's vote. Take a watch.
Well, I think it's very possible, Tucker, and I think what it tells you is they just don't have a case. I mean, I think we're really watching here with the questioning tonight, the Democrats' case just fall apart. I just came from the floor. We're in recess here, and Adam Schiff just said on the floor that this case is all about bribery. It's about extortion. That's what's going on here. But the House didn't charge bribery or extortion. They didn't allege any of that in their articles of impeachment. I mean, it leaves you wondering, like, why are we here exactly? Yes. They don't even know. And so I think the Democrats are sensing that, and I wouldn't be surprised if we picked up some votes.
So you're a sitting United States Senator who just spent all day at the impeachment trial. And if you're asking the big questions like why are we here, that's deeply revealing. Let me ask you, and this is hypothetical, but if it turns out the Democrats don't hold the line, some vote to acquit, what will they say at that point, I wonder, as a party?
Well, I think they're going to just have to admit that, listen, that this was ill-advised from the beginning. What it really has been is a partisan attempt to overturn an election. I mean, that's what this really comes down to. They don't like the president. They've never liked the president. They wanted to impeach him from day one. They were hell-bent on doing it. And now, oops, they accidentally did it, and they can't prove a case because there isn't a case, and they're putting the whole country through this, Tucker, and that's why it's time to bring this to an end. Let's vote. We've heard the evidence. They don't have a case. Let's vote.
So I know there's been some wrangling over whether we're going to have witnesses and that, whether you're interested in that or not is another question. But big picture, are you sensing there are any Republicans as of tonight who might vote to convict?
Well, I never can speak for anybody else other than myself, but I will just say that my sense of the Republican conference is that people are ready to vote. We have heard the evidence. We've admitted all of the House's evidence into the record. That included testimony from 17 witnesses. All of that is before us. Yes. So I just, on this record, Tucker, to be honest with you, I have a hard time imagining that somebody would vote to convict, that a Republican would vote to convict. The evidence just isn't there, and I haven't heard anybody say they think it is, but we'll see.
It's such a good point, and it's not as if there are a lot of United States senators with long-standing relationships with the president. I mean, presumably, if there was evidence that was overwhelming that a crime was committed, you would see a loss of some Republicans, wouldn't you?
Oh, I think, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that, look, there's a lot, let's be honest here. There's a lot of senators on the Republican side who don't like the president.
That's right.
So they would be happy to vote against him, really, some of them, if they could find grounds to. But they just can't find any grounds to because there aren't any. And the longer the House managers talk, the more obvious that becomes.
I think that's right. Thank you for your honesty, Senator. And
Josh Hawley might actually be right about this. You might end up getting some unexpected votes from the blue side in support of the acquittal. They don't have a case now. They never really had one before. They're just buying time and spending the people's tax dollars in the millions in which they never really contribute. So, it's all a game to them. Their position in Congress is a game to them. Playtime like kindergarten. Infants pooping their diapers. We've put kindergartners in the House of Congress, in the US House of Congress. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. And haven't you checked out the official TST store yet? It has a variety of Patriot-themed custom t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, phone cases, and tons more. Make sure to take a look and maybe help us out by picking some products for yourself and your loved ones at great prices. It does make a huge difference to what we're doing here. Link in the description below. If you've liked this report, please let us know by tapping that like button down below. Share the news among friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more news and updates on TST. I'm David Ravine, and I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, take care.